I am Zane, a relationship consultant and psychologist. There is something deeply haunting about watching someone fade from their own life. You see them laughing, showing up, even achieving, but underneath it all, something is off. Stillness that does not feel peaceful. A pause that does not feel restful. And most of the time, no one notices until it is undeniable. This is especially true for women. So many women have mastered the art of appearing okay, of nodding along, staying productive. But behind that surface is often a world of hurt or weariness, so normalized it barely raises concern. Because we have been taught to praise endurance, even when it comes at the cost of aliveness. There is a difference between surviving your life and actually living it. And the line between the two is thinner than we think. So today, I want to slow down and look closer. It's not to judge, but to understand. Because the signs are there quiet, consistent, and real. And that difference is what we are here to talk about. Number 1. Lost in thought. You might see her lost in thought more often, even in rooms filled with people. She is there, but not fully. Her mind is somewhere else, looping through memories, regrets, or unanswered questions. It is not just distraction, it is rumination. That heavy kind of thinking leaves you more tired than before. When a woman is quietly unhappy, her presence starts to fade because her mind is carrying too much weight. That weight does not always announce itself, but it does wear her down. Number 2. Loss of joy. Another signal is when her joys stop bringing her joy. Maybe she used to love gardening or baking or dancing around the house barefoot. But now, nothing calls to her. This is not laziness or a phase, it is a form of emotional disconnection. In psychology, we call it anhedonia, but in real life, it looks like silence where there used to be light. It is her forgetting how it feels to be herself. Number 3. Constant fatigue. And then there is the fatigue, the kind that sleep does not fix. She might say she is just tired, but it is more than that. Her soul is tired, emotionally drained. When someone lives in quiet unhappiness, their energy leaks out in places they cannot name. Tasks become heavier. Conversations become harder. Even getting out of bed can feel like lifting a boulder. Number 4. Social withdrawal. Socially, she may begin to pull away. Not because she does not care, but because pretending becomes too exhausting. She cancels plans, avoids texts, and chooses solitude not to recharge, but to retreat. It is a kind of emotional self-protection, a shield against the effort it takes to smile when she does not feel it inside. When though she may be alone, what she really feels is invisible. Number 5. Questioning identity over time. This quiet erosion can reach deeper parts of her. She may start questioning who she is, her values, her purpose. Things she once believed in might feel distant or irrelevant. She might say things like, "I do not know what matters anymore." These are not just passing thoughts, they are signs that her inner compass is spinning. When someone starts to lose touch with their core, it can feel like they are floating, untethered. Number 6. Neglecting self-care. One of the most telling signs is when self-care disappears. It's not the polished Instagram version of self-care, but the simple grounding routines. Brushing her hair, eating meals, drinking water. When those fall away, it is rarely laziness. It is often a sign that she has stopped believing she deserves care, that she is trying to become invisible, even to herself. Number 7. Disconnection from the present. She may also lose her sense of presence. Always distracted, always elsewhere. Because the present moment feels too sharp, too hollow. When life does not feel safe or fulfilling, it is natural to escape into thought. But over time, this habit of escape becomes disconnection. And disconnection becomes numbness. Number 8. Growing negativity. You may start to hear more negativity in her voice, more cynicism, less hope. Not because she wants to be dark, but because it is how her sadness protects itself. Pessimism becomes a shield against disappointment, but it also blocks out light. It makes it harder to see beauty, harder to feel wonder. When you notice that shift in tone, what you are hearing is not bitterness, it is heartbreak. Number 9. Over-focusing on others. Ironically, she might become even more attentive to others, more giving, more selfless. She pours into everyone else while running on empty herself. Because focusing on others is often easier than facing the emptiness within, but that constant giving can leave her depleted, unseen, and unfulfilled. Number 10. Loss of passion. It is the most heartbreaking of all. She stops dreaming. No more future plans, no more spontaneous ideas, just a dull sense of going through the motions. Life feels like something to endure, not something to live. And that quiet resignation, that loss of spark, is often the final sign. If you are seeing these signs in someone you love or in your own reflection, please know that they are not signs of failure. They are signs of pain, pain that deserves to be seen, heard, and gently tended to. Healing does not come from pressure. It comes from presence, from compassion, from asking softly, how are you really? And if you are unsure where to start, begin with values. Try Jeanette Brown's Defining Your Values exercise. Reconnect with what feels true, what feels meaningful. Because you are not meant to disappear into your life. You are meant to feel it, to live it fully. Have you been through something like this? Or seen someone close to you quietly fade? I am Zane, a relationship consultant and psychologist. Thank you for watching STR TV. Do not forget to subscribe to STR TV for more reflections and real talk on love, loyalty, and emotional truth.